Still didn't happen. I was trying to move the camera. Alright, Geminis, here we go. Or whatever the case may be. I might just remove. Pause. Okay, yeah. My bad. I had to push my camera back. Alright, Geminis, let's see what y'all got going on. I like this because we getting these readings. They shorter. And I like them straight to the point, cutting down on time. Yes. Yes. You know, you trying to figure something out, learn something, know something. I don't know, whatever it is. Could be with someone, something. I don't know what it's about. Five of Swords. Okay, let's see what's going on. We got Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Ew. Four of Swords. And another motherfucker. Who pregnant? Priestess and the King of Swords. Ten of Wands. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Jesus. What about that? Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, Three of Swords. Last card out is this. Who's pregnant? Jesus. Who's pregnant? Overall mood, we got the Scorpionic energy in reverse. Could be some situation where you hear me say it could be grudges, possessiveness, needing to let certain things go, certain things that's bringing up, revenge, hateful, spiteful, not knowing how somebody feels, aloof, uncaringness. You got Nine of Pentacles reverse. I mean, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, the Devil, and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, the Devil, and the Four of Cups. This could be like some unhappiness, though. It could be like a Five of Cups energy at play. It could be with some idea of a situation that has to do with drama or just like with life options of things that may be given to you that you may not want. It looks like you may be trying to extend an olive branch out to someone else, but I really don't know. Nine of Pentacles and a Nine of Wands suggests that it may be some room for learning and growth in self-improvement or releasing certain things, though. That's why I said that song that was in my head. What's the song? Girl, when you go, don't try to act like the last one did it the same way. Girl, when you go, don't try to act like your last one did it the same way. I don't know. So that may be you telling that to somebody in a relationship. I don't know. Hopefully it's not a relationship. But Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands suggest that this could be somebody that go to their own type of state to where they don't learn necessarily from the past. So your Nine of Pentacles could be a very card of self gratifying of certain things, experiences, and Nine of Wands could be vulnerabilities and also not learning. First card out, we got Four of Swords, which is stress related, needing to relax. Sun, the Moon, and the Queen of Wands. For some of y'all, though, this could be taking a break from parenting. For some of y'all, this could be pregnant. That's causing some hormonal type imbalance and situation that may be going on. We got Eight of Cups, the High Priestess and the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, like wanting to release some form of control with something. It could be releasing somebody else's control because the Queen of Wands, so this could be a mom, a parent, ideally though, overbearing, just a little bit too much to be able to deal with though. Or it could be just necessarily a person or the idea of fighting for attention. But Page of Pentacles could be somebody that lacks a space of common sense, or just somebody that has like a, what's it called, a lackadaisical, whatever the word is. I can't speak it right now, but I know how to feel it. Personality though, because the High Priestess and the King of Swords, this could be coming forward though with a situation like walking away from something or needing to. I kind of feel like that. You got Knight of Swords rushing to the rescue, bringing in some form of communication, telling you what it is that needs to be nipped and cut out. But you also got the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. That's what I kind of feel like though. Ten of Wands could be the era of somebody keep pushing the same narrative. or whatever the case may be, like maybe a tired or worrisome issue though. Eight of Pentacles could be somebody who, like, you could be pushing the load onto somebody else, where you hear me say from a selfish perspective, or somebody could be pushing it onto you. And then bam, this is the Three of Swords energy of like feeling that resentment. Oh, I'm mad. I don't want to do this. And then lashing out in the Queen of Wands type of space. So it kind of feels like that. You got Six of Pentacles reversed. I told you somebody's not open to receive at the same time. It's not like a fair state. Girl, here we go. Somebody not open to receive. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. That's why I said Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Some of y'all got some fluctuating energies around y'all, though. I really do. It's kind of like one moment somebody's happy and they not, and they don't know how to deal with their own unhappiness, and they're all over the place. I would say that, though. Then you got Page of Swords, King of Wands, the Knight, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and here. Page of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Strength of the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This could be going to give your cup to somebody, or ideally in a certain situation. For some of y'all, if y'all going through like some divorce or separation or legal type matters, though, kind of feels like that, though. Like wanting to leave some sort of situation, but not wanting to if it's legal type matters or situations. But it looks like somebody trying to give their Knight of Cups to somebody to make a situation right, or whatever the case may be. Or being like in a state of emotional maturity, of understanding, or whatever the case. So it could be that, though, because I see you got Page of Swords, King of Wands. Yeah, Three of Pentacles there, fell out. Alright. Let's see. You got Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Moon, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Yep. Mm, for some of y'all, though, it looks like, I said it looks like somebody blowing hot and cold, though. For some of y'all, though, this could be going to go see a therapist, a psychiatrist, a counselor, a life coach, whatever it is that you need to do, ideally, though, to learn how to be able to move on from certain past issues. For some of you guys is learning how to make peace with your past or letting go. Some of y'all, this is why y'all blowing hot and cold. Six of Cups also can suggest like a form of like childhood trauma. Those experiences in the past were like necessarily not happy. It can be old love, old crushes, old experiences, but you also got Pisces moons with the Ten of Pentacles. So it could be like being blinded or oblivious to the nature of friends, family, and the relationship, though. You know, you see people that be bonded, be like, man, it's my family, but it's kind of like they can't never make no decision without them. And then you'll see a person where they complain about, oh, this motherfucker get on my nerves, but it be like, so you not gonna do nothing about it, or we just gonna keep complaining about it? Okay. You also got Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. So that's four. No, five minus four, that's nine. That's still Four of Swords. Four of Swords energy at play with the stress, relaxation. Ace of Swords could be new communication, understanding after the fight. Nine of Swords could be guilt, remorse, like things I should have said, things I should have did, or whatever the case may be. It's kind of like that energy. I told you it's kind of like somebody going hot and fucking cold. It really is. Oh, nine. Because you got Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Swords, though. Like somebody's trying to figure out certain information, what it is that they need to do. It's you, like, figuring out what the guidelines lie between friends, understanding relationships, morals. Like, this is just figuring out certain shit. Necessarily for you, though, because Page of Cups can be a very dishonest card, or like not necessarily happy, and then boom, this is where it comes to light, though. So it looks like that, though. Like in some form of commitment style relationship. It's kind of like somebody been blowing hot and cold, and it's kind of like, oh, now you ready to communicate? It's kind of like that energy, though. You got the Magician, though, coming forward. You got Two of Cups and the Three of Wands. For some of y'all, though, this could be repairing or rekindling some form of relationship or partnering up with somebody. Ooh, but Ten of Swords, though. You know. Ooh, Lovers in the Tower. Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. Two of Cups and the Three of Cups suggest it could be like Say what you going on. Oh, I'm not happy. Da da da. Let's move. Let's find a new place to stay. Let's go travel. Ideally, though, but it's kind of like the situation of where you're traveling to in a form of somebody's carrying that same baggage. Because ten of swords is kind of like an ending, somebody not accepting something that is over, whether it's a fight or a situation or something. So it keeps brewing, and that's how it ends up in a tower type moment. But it's in the mind that's going on, telling you that it's certain things that you need to let go or move away from, or being in a state of your own happiness. That's what it kind of feels like, though. So it's kind of like somebody's not necessarily there, because you got two wands, ace of wands, and the page of wands reversed. This could be about decision making processes, though. I tell you, sometimes that's that little 2 cents, because the two of wands is sitting, deciding to add or input certain experiences. You hear me say, page of wands could be a very problematic style type person who always has ongoing problems, or it could be somebody who has problems with inner child when it comes to actions or executing or finding things when it comes to their happiness. So it could be somebody who is, I don't know who or what you may be dealing with. It could be um somebody who just a negative Nancy. I say that though. Ooh, my left eye jumping. That'll make me mad. It would though. Around somebody they always negative. That'll make you mad as hell. Or not knowing what to say and when to say and what to say. That causes arguments too. You got the Fool, you got the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Because like here's the thing though, like when people fail to recognize though when it comes to those type of styles and relationships, and just because you family and people, sometimes it's called reading the room, in the words of my son tell me though. So it's kind of like sometimes you gotta know what to say, when to say, and what not to say in certain times when it comes to relationships. So even if it's somebody that you really value, it's just reading the room, because it might not be the time to just unveil those certain things. For some of y'all know, Six of Wands, Six of Swords, this is moving towards. So this could be a situation of somebody who you really love. You're trying to get them. You're trying to get them to understand. And at the same time, it's not. Yeah, Hermit energy. Four Pentacles reverse. Temperance. Wheel of Fortune. In the world. Ooh, let's go. You got the Hermit and the Four of Pentacles. I told you, like, this is moving on. Some of y'all are retracting your love, or from a personal situation, learning, being open to new ideas and new things. But at the same time, the Temperance is the energy of like not restoring the peace, like not tapping into the wisdom and learning how to take heed to the advice that comes to you. So when you communicate from a form of, if you need to telling somebody, or somebody saying, "Oh, not right now," da 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 da. So you won't finish certain things up. And temperance is a part of a person who communicates from a state of anger. Like they don't know how to just, like, it's kind of like, I know you hear me, but they're saying it from a place of, because it's kind of like somebody that's been disappointed or annoyed with a situation over time. You got the star energy. You got the world reverse. For some of y'all, though, this could be dealing with travel, though, because a lot of y'all, this could be traveling. Some of y'all could be traveling a lot or dealing with certain things, certain perspectives, though, but it's kind of like trying to reach new heights while at the same time possibly not. And the world also speaks of like needing to change and shift the perspective. It also speaks of needing to change and shift in perspectives. You got Five of Pentacles reversed. Recuperation, that's after Knight of Wands. Ugh, Six of Wands. Shit. You got Knight of Wands and you got Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Reverse. Four Cups. Hierophant reverse. You still got a lot to learn. I ain't saying I'm the best. I'm saying that I got a lot to work with. Six of Wands and the Four Cups and the Queen of Swords, though, this could be somebody that rushes in. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords could be a person that comes in the form of like somebody who communicates, but in the point of they're like necessarily fed up. But when they say truth, they say it in a very harsh style. communication though. So it looks like this could be the energy of a person, or if it's like lingering necessarily after a fight, it looks like somebody's coming in to say, "Oh, I'm sorry," da da da. Da. But it's like learning matters on the table with the Seven of Pentacles. And then you got double in the Seven of Wands. So it's teaching some of y'all, ideally, though, to learn how to speak and utilize your voice to be able to go after the things you want. Because on the bottom of the deck, we got King of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse. We got Knight of Pentacles. That's still some growth and evolution, though. You got King of Cups, reverse. You got Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Woo. Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands, I'll tell you, like, this could be a very sneaky based card, like, in a form of where it could be spire, sabotage, the same shameful secrets, the lack of not being able to share. It could be somebody with malicious intent. It could be somebody who purposely take things out of context. So this could be somebody that could be very emotional, manipulative. I would say that though, when it comes to overall aspects, even if it's with somebody that could be a form of a cheater or person in a relationship type aspect. So you got Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and you have the King of Pentacles. So for some of y'all though, I kind of feel, feel, kind of feel like though some of y'all are growing. Kind of feel like this is growth and evolution, though. A lot of people we want to go through transitions to necessarily, it could be age, maintaining a certain age, though. For some of y'all, it could feel like it's backwards. I say that, though. It probably feels like it's backwards, though. Because with the knight and the king, it's kind of like, okay, I'm becoming a knight. Knight could be an apprentice of studying ship to evolve into a grown woman or a grown man, ideally, though. Age of Pentacles, you hear me say, so it could be seem like you're teeter-tottering any experiences that you're learning. That seems like it could be very unconventional because you make and hold down the knight position, as we can see the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, all those are right. But when it comes to maintaining the full on masculinity, the only thing was the King of Swords, like being logical and practical. So it seems like it's room that's needed to grow when it comes to stability, especially in emotional type aspects of finding certain things. And again, it may seem like you go backwards towards the inner child and self reflecting and all those different experiences, though. So that's what I said. I be holding that night position down, and divinity aspects is like, no, you have to grow all the way. You kind of like, what? No, what are you talking about? I don't like this. I'm fine just the way I am. All right, okay, we use these. I use these in a minute. What? I'm doing my reading with 13 from here. Okay. Oh, the moon. The moon. Let me stop doing it, though. Let me stop doing it, though. Period. You got Emperor, the Ten of Wands. Mm. Got Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. For some of y'all, though, I think it's like learning how to be able Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of y'all, though, I think this is like pushing a lot of people. You got Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, Son of Wands. Hey, man. Need one more. Damn. Damn. Okay, we got Strength in reverse. Okay, wait a minute. On the bottom of the deck, we got Hermit, the Lovers, Nine of Wands, Four Cups, Star. Five of Cups. For some of y'all, though, this could be learning how to bloom your own flowers or whatever the case may be, whether this be with yourself, like taking the time to invest into self care, overall appreciation of certain things, value aspects, because something in your life may be losing its value and you may not be paying attention, whether it's inside, internally, whether somebody may be blowing hot or cold and they really don't know. You got Star and the Four of Cups. This could be dealing out with losses in certain situations. I told you, Star is a part of the ascension process, the attention process. How do we deal? How do we coexist with other people, other humans? So the Four of Cups energy could be a play where it feels like you may be missing out or losing out on certain things. You got Lovers and you got Hermit, though. So this could be a relationship with a person, and particularly though, and you also got Nine of Swords. So if you're so busy working on building career aspect, you may be self-reflecting like, damn, where the fuck my love life is? Yeah, because you got too many damn irons in the fire and you burning yourself out to the point of when it comes to your relationship aspects, you're really not. For some of y'all, this is teaching you how to learn from old love affairs that used to keep you up or you used to be in relationships with, ideally though, to teach you to be able to blossom and to bloom. And then I was gonna say with the Emperor being out here, as we get to that, I said this was teaching y'all how to be like in a form of like true masculine from the aspects of you. Because you got chariot or desiring that masculine energy, Five of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and then we got the Page of Wands reverse. I told you he has the gift of gab. So there's also good communication. He's swift. He's swift. And a lot of people don't pay attention to that ideally though. So it could be a person ideally though. Where you hear me say that you just not characteristics of yourself or overall it kind of feels like that. Also, you got Emperor. This could be with a masculine, the type of masculine that you attract, or the energy that you exude, because you got Five of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, though, and Hangman, though. So this could be some repetitive issue of knowing what it is that needs to be let go of, because the Five of Swords and this they give me like splitting things in half, like half and half. That's how some of y'all may be wearing yourself thin when it comes to family and relationships, and not taking the time if you have kids or relationships, marriages, whatever, to build in the form of your own family. You got Ten of Wands though, reversed. Ten of Wands could be a very energy of feeling hidden, beaten down, buried, secluded. You got Ace of Cups, reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten. Overall, we got strength. For some of y'all though, the strength could be the pack, the people who ideally deal with Leo coming up next. So it really is. That's crazy. I got Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, and Aquarius. That's next. Crazy. But I'm gonna take a break. I think this is all that I need for today. Cause I done did. Wait a minute. One, two, three, four. I did four for the day. Now tomorrow I gotta do is five. Let's see. But no, I said this is teaching some of y'all like necessarily how to be in a position to be understanding, supportive, the pack, how you live, dealing with ego, pride, laws, situations, those aspects. That's what I kind of feel like is teaching a lot of y'all though, for like making executive decisions or allowing, or you know what I'm saying, just gives like a growing aspect. Okay, that's what it kind of feels like though. So whatever works for you, what works for you. If it don't, it don't. Let's go. On the bottom of the deck, the dragon, that's the solar plex. It definitely got something to do with that strength for its ego basis. Unicorn. Ooh, unicorn. And when the solar plex is under evolved or over evolved, you can come off in the Queen of Wands energy to where if you don't know how to deal with your own inner light or certain situations, you could be dealing with people giving off that magnetic energy to where if you don't assert yourself, somebody else could feel like they could come in and take control, or you got to take control, like that style of energy though. That's why I say unicorn is the energy of your of this being able to see, being able to understand, trusting your intuition, intuitiveness when it comes to certain experiences though. We got lamb. This could be a prophetic type aspect. Downloads, dreams. Let's see though. Am I gonna take all these? Woo. We got the otter and the octopus. I told you the octopus could be a person that does too much, intertangle, intertwined. Always it's like the lack of it's the lack of boundaries. It is. Mm. I tell people this all the time. I tell people this all the time, though. I said, when Geminis can violate your boundaries, you are the best damn thing to them. They can. As soon as you put up some boundaries, it's not fun no more. Because you got a butterfly, you got the hyena, you got a spider, and the sacral coming from the womb. We got nightingale reverse that is using your voice. We got nightingale and the eagle, and then you got the deer. Mm. Damn near. How many cards you got first? One, two. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Wait a minute. But that lamb, let me see what that lamb. I know that lamb speaks of like prophetic, being understanding, being able to see. I know it's all about purity, innocence. God damn. Wait a minute. God damn. I don't have no throat chakra type problems. Um, when it is out of balance, it is quiet, timid, and concerned. To bring into balance, meditative and listening. I told you the octopus could be creating more boundaries ideally in your life. The deer is an intuitive mother. When it is out of balance, it is concerned and it is protective to bring into balance its nature and children. I would say that the otter could be a more playful time or whatever the case may be. So for some of y'all, this is resisting a form of change, ideally though, but the hyena is a form of making sarcastic remarks at the same time. Needing to let something go in a form of, well, okay, well, I keep on to it, but it needs to let something go, ideally though. So you got spider. That is and I set fire. I can bring the spider into balance. Discouraged, tired, or forlorn. To bring it to balance, it is playful creativity. It is prosperity through life's work. That's all you know. So a lot of y'all know this could be how you work or certain things that it is that you do or the field or certain things where you have to interact with certain people. But for some you know if you so focused on the work and you wonder where you love life is or certain things you need to create boundaries. If it's family, the ideally of the octopus is creating boundaries necessarily with the family, not necessarily if you're so family oriented and want to be in that form of. It's kind of like learning to put some boundaries up in between to say, you can't come here, we can't do this, da da da. Learning that there's a time and a place for everything though, so you won't always be in just a got you bitch and that type of energy. Because maybe okay, because I'm saying if you're in a relationship and you damn sure trying to build a marriage or a relationship and the hierarchy is off, you just hang that marriage up. I'm not saying that the marriage should be in this day and like it always feel like your marriage is going down here because of somebody else's bullshit. Remember that. When out of balance, it is shy. It has a lump in the throat. But when it's upright, it sings, it speaks freely to bring into kindness. It's a sing your favorite song, listen to your favorite music, whatever it is. It's a it is fearless, speechless, or whatever the case may be. And that's called out. We got the ego, which I said that though. I was like, damn, I got choked. Like, damn, what is that though? But I noticed that though, most people who are just overly mean or just so quick, ooh, we got the ego. Ego reverse is a controlling to bring it to balance, step into the unknown, going into a situation that you don't necessarily know. All pervading, powerful truth seeker and transform their karma. Mm, yep, going back to that. What you keep reproducing. But for some of y'all though, yes. What I was gonna say, yeah. I said one of y'all. I noticed that most people who be so mean and be so quick witted to like fly off at the mouth, or ideally when it comes to certain things, or in a state of disrespectful or wanting to control, like those people are not the most emotional, open people. I say that though, they're really not. It's weird. It's weird because I'm like, you can shut somebody out, but emotionally you can't speak or state or let someone know your feelings? Like, how does that work? Because if I'm gonna cut you out, I feel like I can tell you my feelings. Whatever works for you is whatever works for you, right? Mm. The hard work is paying off. That's new moon in Capricorn. So let's see as we wrap this up. Mm. It is a time to give rather than take. So that's why I said if you've been blowing hot and cold, it's time for somebody to give you something and give without the form of like expecting something in return. If you have been the person where you just constantly been seeking and seeking and seeking, maybe it's time for you to give. I mean, maybe it's time for you to learn how to receive because the Six of Pentacles was reversed. Nothing is yet set in stone. I told you that's like when changes are necessarily coming about, things that is needed in your life. But when changes are coming about, the thing is, you need to be able to let go of something. Whether that's old communication styles or whatever, because you got prosperity lies ahead. So if you want some form of new change and understanding, you got to be able to release something to be able to step into the new heights and not releasing to say, oh, you said I got to do this to get something. No, I'm saying like do it with the intent of like it's nothingness. Not saying go off and do some shit for free, but free like in the form of acts of love, kindness, emotional expression, whatever it is that works for you. The answers you need are coming. This is full moon in Gemini. But if you ain't prepared, just how you will see things. Oh, it's not coming. Da 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 da. Like you'll just be in a space of where you really just don't even fucking listen. Let me get one more and we can wrap this up. Confidence is the key to your success. I like that though. A personal issue reaches a solution with this full moon. What you got? You got new moon in Virgo, new moon in Taurus, full moon in Gemini, new moon in Leo, and a full moon in Cancer. You got a lot of family cards though. Maybe it's starting to prioritize a certain business, or maybe you at the point of where you want to procreate, or at that point of. But for some of y'all, though, I kind of feel like if it's old paradigms with relationships or businesses or people or how you move or the value of family, I think for some of y'all, this is you trying to sort out your own life, relationships, all those aspects, whatever it is that you need. Because, like I said, it still feels like you had to learn something. Like, learn something. Oh, that's the title. So I was going to say, it's kind of like a learning process, though. But if you so busy in that damn page of swords and that epitome of that violating people boundaries, I'm telling you, though, y'all do that. When people just be like, oh, yeah, they just tell you all that shit. And then y'all be like, cool, cool, cool. And if somebody stop or you don't know, if it don't work for y'all, y'all don't like it at all. So I'm not included. And nobody say your ass one included. That's not that related in personal space. And then let somebody do it to you. Ooh, you hate that. Y'all hate that shit. Not all, but I'm just saying, not all. Y'all hate it though. So it'll be like, mm-mm. Especially when we get to talking about emotional feelings and comfort. Ooh, that shit feels so awkward. Y'all be wearing it like, I don't know. I don't know. So other than that, though, Gemini, I'm pause for me. I'm trying to put his name up while we on the phone. Other than that, like I said, it still looks like things you possibly need to work out emotionally. That's with you and your maker, your God, your creation, whatever it is you choose to do with your life, your experiences, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Whatever it is you choose to do. Yeah, whatever it is that you choose to do at this time. But y'all like, damn, I'm trying to take all this shit up. Oh, I think that's over there. So we keep that here. And I gotta break so I can get back on my vlogs. Anywho, yeah. Oh, but yeah, other than that though, like I said, just learn how to work on that for this month of work on what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, grow, go through experiences, set boundaries, feel them, get comfortable with certain things in with you before you try to go off and expect those from others. Because, you know, y'all can be the seeker. You know what I'm saying? So when you want to seek or find something, it's kind of like, hey, ask yourself, is it something that's in me that I'm necessarily looking for or that I want, or I won't be in the state of trying to find it outside of myself? I like that though. That was wisdom. Okay, on that note, I gotta go.